Peace, blessings, a lot of love. Another episode where I took notes and I want to share it. And this is for the women. The tragedy of being a side chick. Side chicks have different names. Sleep around, side piece, chicken head, the clean up woman, the side chick, friends with benefits, but she's the one that's not benefiting. He goes on to say side chicks believe they are the main chick. They don't care that they are a side chick because they have moral deficiencies. They underestimate their value. So she is victimized by the predator. She settles into the role of being a side chick. Men who cheat are men who are childish to commit to one woman. They use the side chick. The side chick, the man knows that the side chick lacks vows and self-appreciation. The man would cheat with a woman like that because the side chick will let the perpetrator use her as a second string. He goes on to say side chicks are proud to be number two these days. They do not care. He says side chicks are females who come off the bench to play a specific role and then go back to the bench. And she better go back quietly because side chicks can't be traded in for another side chick. She's just a role player. No one will ever know who she is. She doesn't even need, he said she doesn't even need a name on her jersey. He said that side chicks come off the bench to play a specific role in a man's life. He may or may not pay some of her bills. The reason why women settle into the role of a side chick, this degrading role, as a matter of fact, is because of the father gap, because of the absent father. They would rather have a piece of someone else's man instead of a whole man. They lack self-esteem. They live with the fantasy of the man leaving his wife and his family for her. And he goes on to say, even if the man does leave and divorce his wife, what makes the side chick think that he's going to marry her? And even if he does marry her, who's to say he won't go get another side chick and the history will just keep repeating itself? He says side chicks lack moral deficiencies where they believe everything that the man tells us, because we all know that a man would tell a woman what he thinks she wants to hear to get what he wants. A man would string a side chick on for many years. Days would turn into decades. Now she's no longer being strung along. In fact, she's holding on to their life because she exchanging her destiny for a fantasy. Meaning that she thinks that this man is going to one day soon divorce his wife and marry her. Which we know, if you look at statistics, never really happens. And the man left with saying this: never put yourself in a position to accept the role of a side chick because you should want more than just a piece of man. You should love yourself and value yourself more than settling to play a specific role in a man's life only to get dumped in the end. Peace, blessings, and a whole lot of love. Take heed, ladies.